What's up, YouTube? Night's Edge here again. Got a another quick little review for you today, but pretty cool one, man. This one is from Lanyard Man, so big shout out to Lanyard Man and his son Dominic. Thanks for sending this one along. Pretty nice of him, awesome dude, and he has sent me a few knives. You guys probably saw within the last week or so me unboxing some of the knives that he has sent me, and this is one of them. This is a pretty unique one, I think. Pretty cool. This is the Benchmade Barrage. Now it is mounted lefty, and as you can see, it definitely has gotten some use. So bear that in mind if you do decide to that you like this one, to buy it or get a new one or whatever. Gonna be not gonna be as worn as this one. He's definitely used it a lot, which is awesome. You got one of the clip screws missing there. I've got a couple of Spydercos that's got clip screws missing, so I definitely understand that. And to my understanding, as far as the action goes on this one, which is great, it was spring assisted. They do come spring assisted, which is I don't see the need in that. Lanyard Man took the spring out, and I think it works just fine. It works pretty awesome. I guess that's why they put that little kind of lock right there on it. But just a little bit about the knife before we get into it. Let's go ahead and do what we always do. Tip of the blade into the handle. You are looking at 8¼ inches, so it's a full size knife. You're looking at 3 5/8. You go all the way back to where that choil meets up with the handle, and from the tip of the blade to where the edge terminates, you're looking at 3 3/8 of an inch cutting edge on there. Go ahead and get the calibers out. Blade stock thickness check. 122. Was it? Yeah, right at 122 thousandths. He's definitely and keep in mind he has definitely used it, and he's definitely sharpened it too. So let's see, behind the edge right there you got 32 thousandths, but that does have a heck of a bevel on it, so keep that in mind. 650 thousandths handle thickness there, but if you measure it right there, 660s. So pretty thick handle though. Overall, this is, it's kind of like it's almost like G10, but almost kind of like an FRN type of. I would say probably more similar to FRN as far as the handle material goes. Do some size comparisons here. Got your Spyderco knives paramilitary 2, and your Spyderco knives para 3 right there. And trying to find, I thought I had it out, but I guess I don't. The only Benchmade that I've got left in my collection, one that I absolutely love. There we go. All right, we'll put the para 3 up, put the paramilitary 2 up. This one, the Griptilian, man, awesome knife, I think. Really great work knife, and one of the Benchmades I think that's still fairly reasonably priced is the Griptilian. Now the Barrage price comes in around $220 for the variant that I'm looking at, the only variant that's still available on Blade HQ, which is might be, might not be some people's thing because it's half the rate and it's a Tonto, but that's the only variant that's currently available on the website I'm looking at, which is Blade HQ. I'm sure you could find it and some other places maybe if you were looking for it, but I believe that is actually a drop point on that one. I think that's, I don't know, maybe at one point in time it was a Tonto. Could have been. Maybe he's used it that much, but that's it compared to the Griptilian anyway. All right, put the Benchmade Griptilian up, and we'll go ahead and do standard channel operating procedure here. There is your DeWalt framing hammer and your 8-inch USA made crescent wrench up next to it. Wouldn't be much of a Night's Edge review without that, right? So pretty cool, man. I love the fact that he has used the heck out of this thing. It just lets me know that he's definitely enjoyed it. I think that's pretty cool. Let's get the scale out here, see how much this bad boy weighs. Now it doesn't feel heavy whatsoever for the size of it, right? I mean, it's a full size knife. I'd say probably around 4 ounces, be my guess. I'm way off on that, 4.5. So a little heavier than I thought, but 4.5's not exceptionally heavy, not for me anyway. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Maybe you'll probably know it's there if you wear it in some swimming trunks or gym shorts or something. But if you wear the old faded blue jeans, I don't think you'll have a problem with it. Pocket clip works just fine. Not a deep carry, but I'm sure it does match up the pattern for a lot of other Benchmade clips. So you could probably get an aftermarket pocket clip with no problem if you really want a deep carry pocket clip for it. It is mountable for left, obviously, all right, and right hand carry. So that's pretty cool. Fully ambidextrous knife. Take a look at the inside here. You do have some milling on the inside on those liners, those steel liners for weight reduction. So that's pretty cool. Do a hardware check. This is a T8. And maybe that's not removable. I'm thinking T6 on everything else. Yeah, T6 on the body screws. Pivot is what? Huh. Well, there's no pivot that's shown. That's interesting. Huh. That's pretty cool. I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. No pivot. Anyway, the pivot's probably, I would assume the pivot's underneath this scale here, right? I mean, the thing's, yeah, it's got to be swinging around on something in there. But yeah, no pivot shown. Pretty neat. That is pretty cool. So the ergonomic, that threw me for a loop, man. The the ergonomics on this one, I think are pretty good. Pretty thick handles, as I was saying earlier when I was measuring with the calibers, but actually feels pretty locked in, pretty solid right there. So feels like a good good knife for some maybe medium duty use. I don't know about hard use, but definitely handle anything light to medium duty, I guess. I don't know about batoning, but cutting rope, cutting packages open, stuff like that should absolutely do just fine. 154 cm is an excellent blade steel. You can find that on budget knives or multiple $100 custom knives. So or $1,000 custom knives. It's designed by Osborne right there. I still to this day can't figure out why Benchmade chooses to put their entire website on there, but that's, you know, that's on them. I'm fine with the maker's mark and the steel, but the website's kind of a little much as far as the billboarding goes. And you do have your Benchmade butterfly logo right there with the 583, the model number. So overall, man, I think this is a pretty solid knife. The pivot thing is pretty interesting to me. I can't believe I just noticed that, but you know, I have missed quite a few things before, but that pivot, being the pivot's got to be in there on those liners somewhere. Maybe that the T6 is just screwed down the scale over them. So pretty cool, pretty unique knife, pretty neat knife. And I think the one that I'm looking at is $220, as I was saying earlier. So they are available in one variant on Blade HQ's website if you're interested. Not too bad either for a USA made knife. I mean, there's definitely a lot better options that are USA made out there for the price, but clearly this one can take a beating, right? Because Lanyard Man has definitely, he has sharpened it, he has used it, he has resharpened it, he has used it, he has carried the hell out of it, he's swapped the clips, he's, you know, lost a screw, it looks like, on there. Where's it at? Right there on that side. Lost a screw on the pocket clip. It's still ticking. Looks like it's definitely taken a beating, and definitely gotten used, and still has probably a ton of use more left in it. So appreciate appreciate the knife there, Lanyard Man. Thanks for loaning it to me. Let me check it out. That's really neat with that pivot. Pretty cool Benchmade. Go check out Lanyard Man on his YouTube channel. He is almost always in the lives. Pretty cool dude, and pretty awesome knife collection that he's got. So if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. It's right down there. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. I would appreciate that even more. And I will see you guys on the next one, whether it's morning, evening, noon, or night. You guys, y'all stay sharp.